So I'll play Budapesto for you by Carey Cheney, and then after that I will give you a few practice tips. Okay, I love that piece. It's so much fun to play. It's like super energetic, it's super rhythmic. I love the glissandos that are like sword slashing. It's just a ton of fun to play. I think it's also a lot of fun to listen to. So to make this sound really good, you have to make sure all of those elements are there. It has to be so steady. And your bowing has to be very, I called it crisp, not staccato, a little bit marcato, where the notes have substance, but a little bit of space in between them. And then those glissandos have to be there, which I find takes a lot of practice to get those really sounding good. So the first thing I would think about as you're practicing this is the dotted 16th, dotted 8th, 16th rhythm that comes up a lot. So in the very beginning, that rhythm. You want to be thinking about subdividing your 16ths as you play this to get it really, really accurate. So in order to do that, I would actually play that rhythm all in 16ths. So that would sound like, try it with me. And let's just keep doing it a few times. Ready, go. Maybe we'll go a little faster. Back to how it is as printed. Another thing that'll help with that spot is to make sure that you're thinking about your bow use. The first 3 notes, da da da, the last 2 of those are really short. So they don't need much bow. So I'll use more bow for the first note, then 2 little bows, like that. You could try that with me. And then the B flat is going to recover back to the frog. So let's try adding that in. Now let's loop it. I won't add a pause anymore. That's it. And so that rhythm just keeps coming up again and again. You have it in the first measure of the arco, then you have it in the next measure. So practice it the same way. Start with the 16ths, and then once you go back to it as printed, make sure that you're thinking about long, short, short, long. And there's no need to rush. Just take your time as you're starting this. Slow work will make it so that you're getting this much more quickly. So that's one thing. Another thing is the glissandos. I love those, and it's not printed in the music, but I love giving an extra kick at the end of the glissando, or at the end of the A. I think it sounds really cool. So the rhythm there goes 2, 3, 4. So I think about kicking the bow on 4. The first thing to practice is just making it to the A in as little bow as possible. So that would go like 2, 3. I made it like halfway. halfway to my bow, the middle of my bow. You could go even less, that would be even better. Let's try that together. Ready, go. 2, 3. And again, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. And if you feel like, add in the fourth beat this time. We're just going to zoom it to the frog. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Just like that. And then as I'm sliding and thinking about making my hand really relaxed, I'm only adding maybe half the weight to the string that I normally would, and that's so that I can have a nice easy slide. If I am really holding the string down, or if there's any tension in my hand, it's going to make it a lot harder to slide up. So you want to make it as easy as possible by, I think of like chutes and ladders. If you're going down a chute for that one. Let's try that again. Ready, go. So you can think about that as you practice. And then the next one. So it's just the same kind of slide, but coming backwards. Half the weight. And then when you go up on the D string, start with your fingers down a little bit. It doesn't really matter what note they're on. And then do like the half weight again. And then I just give a kick as I'm arriving on the D there. Let's try that together. Ready, go. And then another spot that I often see my students need some help with is in the last line. That spot, particularly there. If you can get to that G on time, then it sets you up to be able to play the rest of that passage with some ease to it. So I would focus on just playing up to the G, don't go past it. You can join me. Really feel like you've arrived on the G. Yum ba da dum. Try speeding it up. And let's try all the way to the end of the line. And I think that's it. So I hope that you enjoy this piece as much as I do. I really think it's a ton of fun, and I think that with careful practice, it really starts to come together as something very special. All right, good luck.